Let's just be. For the next few minutes, let's just be. Do it with me. Take a breath and just let it all out. Let's not try to do anything. We're not going to do mantra or visualization. Let's not even try to meditate. Let's just be. So first, we start by recognizing that we're not doing anything. There is no action. We're not, chronicling our thoughts. No, just drop all action. All action. You don't have to analyze anything. Drop it. Release it. Take another breath with me and release it. And now recognize that you don't even need to think your thoughts. You don't have to stop the thoughts. That's the beauty of it. You just need to not think them. Just let them be. Imagine that there were raindrops falling around you and you were under an umbrella. Let them fall. Do not grab them. Do not follow them. Take another breath and let's release those thoughts. I am. Experience that feeling of just being. And when the thoughts come, just breathe them away. Don't analyze. Don't try. Don't work with. Just be. And as you find yourself thinking about what you're being, drop that thought. Let that thought go and just be. If you ever need help or strength to drop a thought, to step away from a thought, just focus on your breathing. Put all of your awareness on your breathing for one conscious breath, and it will give you the strength to drop that thought. And just be. Just feel the being. Feel your nature, your actual nature. Just feel it. Keep coming back to that feeling of being. The thoughts are always there, and you're always going to be tempted by them. But just keep coming back to that feeling of being. Breathe away anything that arises, any nervous feeling, any fluttering butterflies, any tingles, anything that is trying to take your attention to your body, to your mind. Just breathe it away. And focus on the simple, formless state of being. Let's just sit in being together for a minute. Let the whole world be around you, but just be. Don't reach for anything. Just be. I know it's difficult to fully lose yourself to this feeling in this moment when you're listening to me and watching a video. But this is a practice that I want you to try to develop, not only as a daily routine, but an hourly routine, a routine that you do minute by minute, a routine that you do as often as you can remember to do it. Because the truth is, this is absolute liberation. It is. And I'm not saying that meditation and all of the other techniques, whether you're doing in the form of mantra or chanting or journaling or guided meditations or visualizations or whatever, all of those things are fantastic. But the the state of being, or rather, the lack of the awareness of the state of being, is the root of all of the suffering, all of the striving, all of the fixing, all of the worrying that you have in life. And if you can experience being a little more and a little more and a little more in your life, you will eventually realize you'll become comfortable with that state of being, that state of knowing that I am, I exist. You'll understand I exist doesn't have a boundary. Not that I exist in this body or inside this head. I exist. It has no edge. Eventually, you'll realize the existing, the being, has no edge in space. And then you'll realize that your being has no edge in time. This feeling of being, it never started and it will never end. So, how powerful is it to know I am completely and always? How powerful is it to know that this being isn't lacking? This state of being isn't lacking. It doesn't need, it doesn't want, it's not desperate for anything. It is whole and it is complete. It is just being. The beingness observes the desire for something. The beingness observes the grief of not having something or someone. But the beingness lacks nothing. It's complete and it is untouched. The beingness witnesses the experience of sadness, the experience of loss, of failure, of anger, of betrayal. The beingness is the witness of all of the things that cannot touch or change its nature. That beingness is who you are. It's who you are. It's like the naked body that's underneath all of your clothes. Right now, you're naked. And if you can sort of play with that concept, you realize that right now, you are not any of the layers of things that are occurring in your experience. You are experiencing them. What you are, your being, is crisp and pure and clear. I cannot use words to describe it. And I don't want you in meditation, in this exercise or meditation or whatever, to use words to describe it necessarily. I mean, you can if it helps, but in the moment when you're doing it, to think about its properties is to follow the mind. To describe it is to follow the mind. All you can do is to experience it. Just simply experience being. Even if in the beginning it's just 1 second, half of a second, it's enough. It's like a drowning person getting a little bit of air. It's so good you're gasping for it. You're like, oh, wow, wow, wow. And you're going to want to experience it more and more. You're going to want to embody it and step into it and realize this isn't just something that passes through. This is who I am. This is what I am. So please, please, please trust me when I say that in addition to all of the work that you're doing, all of your mental health work, spiritual work, shadow work, visualization, manifestation, praying, everything that you do, which is amazing and is changing your life and building yourself, building your physical experience in this world to be what you want it to be. In addition to all of that, but even prior to all of that, remember to remember. Remember to remember the beingness, the being that you are. Just remember that experience that is behind everything, that is prior to everything. In the same way that you can say, in this moment, I remember that I am wearing clothing. There is something on me. This is on me. It may be tight, it may be fitted to my skin, but it is on me. I am inside of it. I really hope that this technique is something that you can relate to. I hope that I explained it well. I will do my best to explain it better and better, and I will soon record a longer guided um, video to help you to experience it more and more. But the truth is that it's to fully, fully, fully experience it, you can't really be listening to me at the same time. It's just not the same depth and purity of experience. So please believe me when I say try it on your own. It really doesn't take more than 1 minute. In fact, I challenge you first, leave a comment and tell me what this experience was like, and then do it every single day for a week, 1 minute every day. And then come back and tell me, and leave another comment and tell me how this is changing the way you interact with every single thing in your life. It worked for me. It still works. It worked for me in my darkest hours, and it works for me beautifully now. Beautifully. Life has become something, it's not happening to me. I'm not like, oh, life, oh. It's, I am happening to life. I am going out there and I'm lifing. And it's different than, oh my God, it's coming at me, fix it. That change of perspective is everything, you guys. It's everything. So please let me know how this works for you. And I promise to keep trying to make this concept clearer and clearer. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.